Namaste. Children, today the continuation of determiners. Yesterday we have discussed in this that articles, and yesterday we also discussed about how many types of determiners are there. Just we will just revise it. In determiners there is articles, demonstrative adjectives, that is this, that, these and those, possessive adjectives, my, our, your, his, her, its and their, and adjectives of quantity and number, in that some, any, much, many, all, both, few, little, each, every, either, neither, one, two, first, second. So these are the types of determiners. In that yesterday we also discussed about the use of articles, and in that use of articles we also discussed definite article and indefinite articles. Indefinite articles are a and an. Definite article is the. Now use of indefinite article. Why we call indefinite article? So when there is no particularity in the sentence, we use a and an. When we use definite article, when we are particular about something, we use the. So use of indefinite article. So indefinite article, first one is a. A in the sense of one. So when we use a, most of the time we use a saying there is a pencil. Okay, there is a pencil, there is a window, there is a door, there is a apple. Okay, so to show that there is a one, there is a. So when there is in the sense of one, he did not say a word. He did not say one word. To say that he did not say any word, we just say he did not say a word. A cow is a useful animal. To say a particular this thing here. A cow, one cow. A cow is a useful animal. Now cow here represents the whole of the cows. So saying about a cow. Next, use of definite articles, that is the. Here we can see first point in the definite articles, when singular noun is used. Example, the lion is a king of forest. The noun here is lion. The lion is a king of forest. The dog is faithful animal. So this is used. The is used to say a singular noun. To say a singular noun, the is used. The cow is the domestic animal. The cow is a domestic animal. Next point is when we refer to some particular person or things. When we refer to any particular person or thing. When we refer to particular person or thing. For example, when we refer to a particular person or thing, for example, when the is used. The book I have read is a novel. The book I have read is a novel. Send the boy standing outside his class. The book I have read is a novel. The book I have read is a novel. So, when we refer to particular person or thing, here we are referring to the book, particular book. So, the book I have read is a novel. Then, before rivers, mountains, islands, etc. Before, the use used before rivers, mountains, etc. Example, the British Isles. Example, the British Isles, the river Ganga, the Himalayas, the Vidyas, the Ganges, the Kaveri, the Himalayas, etc. Okay, the Himalayas, the British Isles, the Nicobar Islands. So, when we are referring before rivers, mountains, islands, etc., we use the. Then next, as an adverb. As an adverb. As an adverb. Fourth, as an adverb. For example, as an adverb, for example, the fewer the better, the more the merrier, the fewer the better, the fewer the better. The more the merrier, the more the merrier. So, merrier is the adverb and fewer is also an adverb. Then also before these adverbs we use the. Before the names of well-known books. Before the names of well-known books. Before the names of well-known books we use the. Fifth, before the names of well-known books. So, what is that? Well-known books? The Ramayana, the Vedas, the Quran, the Bible, etc. Before the names of well-known books. What are those? The Ramayana, the Vedas, the Bible, the Quran, the Constitution. So, these are the way we have to use the. Before the names of the newspapers. Before the names of the newspaper. Before the names of the newspaper. Before the names of the newspapers. I'm sorry, my handwriting is too bad here. For example, the Hindu and the Indian Express, the Deccan Herald, etc., etc. Then, before the names of province, countries, as. Before the names of province, countries, etc. Before the names of province, countries, etc. 7. Before the names of province, countries, etc. What are those? The United States, the British Isles, the Deccan. So, we use the. Then before the names of ocean, bays, as. Before the names of ocean, bays, as, etc. Before the names of ocean, bays, etc. Before the names of ocean, bays, etc. For example, the Bay of Bengal, the Indian Ocean, the Red Sea, etc. The Bay of Bengal, the Indian Sea, the Red Sea, etc. Before the names of oceans and bays, etc., we use the. The is used before the names of public buildings, institutions, associations, etc. For example, the University of Bangalore, the United Nations, the Taj Mahal, the National Museum. Okay, these are the institutions where institutions, buildings, associations, we use the article the. Before the names of families and adjectives formed from proper noun as. Before the names of families and adjectives formed from proper noun. Before the names of families and adjectives formed from proper noun. For example, the Hindus, the Buddhists, the English language, the Nehrus, the Jars, the Protestants, etc. So, we use the before the families like the Nehrus, the adjectives formed from the proper noun, the Jars, the Protestants, etc. Then 11th, before a proper noun only when it is qualified by an adjective or by a phrase. For example, the fifth attempt. Okay, before a proper noun only when it is qualified as an adjective or by a phrase. For example, the fifth attempt, the hottest day, the most useful book, then the least useful, etc. Then 13. Before a common noun, to give meaning to an abstract noun as. Before a common noun, to give meaning to an abstract noun. What is that? Example, he felt the patriot feeling in his heart. Patriot is the abstract noun here. He felt the patriot feeling in his heart. At last the mother in her was awakened. So, motherly feeling, mother in her was awakened. So, this is the abstract noun. And 14th, before the names of stars, planets, etc. Before the names of stars, planets, etc. we use the sun, the moon, the earth, the Neptune, the Pluto, the universe, etc. Sorry, universe doesn't come here. And 16, before an adjective used as a noun. Before an adjective used as a noun. For example, the poor. Okay, the poor depend on the rich. The poor depend on the rich. The poor is the adjective used as a noun here. The poor depend on the rich. Rich is also an adjective used as noun here. The foolish does not understand. The foolish is adjective used as a noun here. Okay. The foolish does not understand. So, for today, this much is enough. Whatever I have notes given you, I hope you have taken it down, and whatever I did now, the 15 points where you have to use the, the. Okay, then try to accumulate some more examples, and I have already told you, while reading newspaper and all, you should gather certain examples. Have the habit of cultivate the habit of reading newspaper and finding some grammatical portion in that. Till then, take care. Namaste.